there is a side hustle that is quietly going viral on YouTube.
Business model is something I've called drop servicing.
It's driven by Iman Gadzhi, who have millions of followers, and he's pushing drop servicing to the masses. And I'm telling you, brother, this business model definitely works. I'm going to show you how you can use Google Maps to get a bunch of clients for a monthly retainer to make 5 to 10K a month or more if you use my strategy. I already changed lives of other people. Go to school.com/drop servicing. This is my group. As you can see, you're gonna find people who are currently making money, who are posting their reviews and results. $900 a month, Yusuf, right? Look at this guy. From $30, he's now making $3,000. Look at this guy. Tom has changed my life. Consistent payments from clients daily, $20, $50. This man really changed my life, $930, etc., etc. And look at just how many people are making money. It's crazy. And it's getting more and more of these people, right? Brother, in this video, your life can change if you take the right steps and if you don't skip even a single second of this video, because this strategy is unlike anything you've ever seen before. It's the most logical side hustle, the most logical online business that is currently working for beginners without any investment on the internet. I know it because I am in this business. So, first of all, how does it work? So, in order to understand how drop servicing works, I'm gonna give you a very short background, but we're gonna move on to the advanced strategy very, very quickly. So go to Fiverr.com, it's the biggest freelancer marketplace, and search for a service. For example, website design, logo design, and things like that. You want to find suppliers in Asia, Bangladesh, India, Malaysia, and similar countries, right? Africa as well, and find their services. Read what they're offering, read their reviews, and you can resell this stuff in the US at a profit. This is absolutely crazy, right? That's exactly what we're gonna be doing. But in this video, I'm gonna give you the exact plan. How you can get clients as well without doing cold calls, without doing cold emails, without even collecting emails, and without even collecting phone numbers. You can just sit down at your home and get clients. Brother, I know it sounds ridiculous, but it actually works. So your first step is, for this strategy, we wanna go for Facebook ads, Google ads, Instagram ads, TikTok ads. We're essentially going to be starting an ads agency, okay? That's why I search FB ads, okay? So you're gonna find one of these guys, you're gonna read their reviews. Don't look for guys who are charging more than, let's say, $400 or $500 a month. Next step, you're gonna go on this platform called Upwork.com, okay? You're gonna go click sign up, and then you're gonna sign up as a client. Step number 3, you're gonna go on Google Maps, okay, and find an area which you wanna go after. So it can be anywhere in the US. As you can see, for example, I'm currently in Las Vegas, right? But you can find any other area in the US, in Australia, in Canada, in the United Kingdom, whatever. Wherever you want to do it. You can also do it in Europe, in UAE, Saudi Arabia, whatever. This business model works globally. That's the beauty of it. Okay, now what's the game plan? What's the game plan? What's the blueprint? So, in traditional SMMA, right, you would essentially get a bunch of staff, perhaps either virtually working for you or maybe in an office, right? You'd manage the team, right? You'd get really tired. You have massive responsibilities and things like that. Typically, you manage your own team. Now, in drop servicing, the business model is completely different. What I want to do, right, is I want to have no full-time employees. I want to be a one-person business from the comfort of your own home, from the comfort of wherever you live, right? You can do this business yourself alone by leveraging freelancers who already know sales, who already know running of Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Google ads. You don't need to know anything. And this strategy doesn't stop here. So the coolest part that I'm about to tell you as well, that I have been doing in the last year, but now I'm gonna share with you bros on my YouTube channel, okay? So what we can do is we can go on Upwork, right? Upwork.com, we're gonna create an account as a client and we're gonna post a job offer. So once you create an Upwork account, you're gonna basically create a job post offer and you're gonna say this: I'm looking for cold callers to land deals for online ads agency on a commission basis. This strategy is something that a lot of people are overlooking. You know, a lot of people who started SMMA in the last 2-3 years, they're saying it's so hard to get sales. I need to learn sales. I need to learn how to run ads, or I need to hire a bunch of people and things like that. But Tom is giving you knowledge, brother, right? He's giving you knowledge. You don't need to know sales. You don't need to know how to run ads. You don't need to know how to get clients. You just merge all the pieces as a puzzle in one place, and you are at the top. It's really cool, right? So how it's gonna work? You get people on commission-only basis from Upwork. It's gonna cost you a few bucks to post a couple of these jobs on Upwork, okay? So once people are gonna apply to you, they're gonna be most likely from Africa, from India, Bangladesh, perhaps Indonesia, Philippines, and countries like that. Countries where a few $100s a month is their monthly salary. Now, how it's gonna work? Why would they even sign up with you? Because surely, if there is no fixed salary, why would they even sign up? Like I said, I worked with cold callers and people who were doing cold sales before, and typically they want to work with you, especially if you can offer them a recurring deal. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So we want to find something like that. For example, a golf club who needs to promote their business with ads. So the cold caller is going to reach out to these businesses by getting their phone number from Google Maps. All they gotta do is just find local businesses inside of the US, inside of any of the wealthy countries. It doesn't have to be US as well, right? Then they're gonna call these businesses, 100 businesses a day. You wanna set them a target. If they get just one client in a week, you wanna ask for a monthly retainer. From your client, you wanna ask for example, $2,000 a month, right? $500 a month, you're gonna pay for the freelancer on Fiverr who is actually going to run the ads, okay? Then you also going to, for example, put in $500 for the budget of those ads, right? So you already spent $1,000, you still have 1,000 left. And then you also want to pay some commission for the appointment setter. It could be 10%, 20%, something like that in between those two figures. So, and you want to do it on a recurring basis. So the freelancer is getting paid on a recurring basis because he's managing ads. We're gonna get paid on a recurring basis from the client, and the appointment setter and closer, it's gotta be one person ideally, is also getting a commission or on a recurring basis. Everybody's getting paid. You're at the top, right? You're getting all this cash, right? You're distributing it to the freelancer, you're paying the cold caller. That's how you keep the good cold callers involved in your business. So the deal is like this: if they leave your business, if they stop working for you, if they stop doing calls, then you stop the recurring commissions for them. That's how you lock them in as well into this deal. It's a good deal for them because, like, imagine if they can get for example 10 or 20 people on a recurring basis, they'll be getting recurring commissions from you. Don't be an asshole and basically screw them over where they bring you a bunch of clients, right? They spend a lot of their time and you're not going to pay them. Do not do this, because this is going to be stupid and it's going to really, you know, it's not going to be a fun thing. I don't promote this. Like, if you get cold callers on a commission basis, be kind and actually pay them, because there is some really hardworking people who are actually, you know, really hustling their ass off to get clients for agencies. Now, and what kind of businesses can you target? How much can you charge and things like that? To be honest, it really has to be a recurring service, okay? So for example, if we, let's say we go to San Diego, right? If you, for example, let's just look at this business, right? It's a huge business. You don't wanna target these kinds of businesses. You wanna go for something much smaller. It can be restaurants, right? It can be, for example, the little stores, family-owned stores. It can be clinics and things like that. Anybody who needs to run ads, you can basically work with them. Now, the coolest part about this business model, it's recurring, okay? So let's go to Washington, right? And we want to find, for example, a restaurant, okay, that we could look into. Let's look at this. For example, this area. Let's have a look at this, for example, right? So we want to find, for example, some kind of a restaurant. Let's look at this. What is that? Some kind of an area. Okay, let's see here. We want to find like a local place, local restaurant where we could look into, for example, offering them something. Don't go for like large stores, Costco, you're not going to get any clients. Look at this one, the White House Cafe. That's perfect. Okay, so small business, typically you can easily call them up. There's a phone number. So your cold callers don't even have to do that much research. All they got to do is you tell them, for example, call every single restaurant inside of Washington, and it's gonna take you a few months, but if you generate like 100 leads for me, I'm gonna pay you on a recurring basis, on a monthly basis for those people, as long as they stay around, right? And as long as you work for me. Brother, I'm telling you, this deal works so well. And this is the problem with SMMA. A lot of people got inspired by people like Iman Gadzhi, who says, you know what, I hired a bunch of people, I pay them a lot of money, right? There's so much responsibility and things like that. Brother, this is a downside. That's not something you want to do. It's the opposite what you want to do. You don't want to have any employees. You just want to work with freelancers, and you can have 10, 20, 30 people doing cold calls for you on a commission only basis. You don't have to pay them a dime. If they don't get any clients, you don't pay them anything. You pay them zero. But of course, if they get clients, then you pay them, and pay them on a monthly recurring basis. That's how you're going to retain these super high quality people. And of course, I'm not saying it's going to be easy to find those good cold callers. Sometimes when you start, you may want to increase the commission. You can say, you know what, I'm going to give you 25% or 30%, okay, in order to really incentivize them. So for example, if they get a business like this and they, for example, get them to spend $4,000 a month on running ads, right? Then 30% of that is a lot of money, right? But for you, it's a no-brainer because you did not do the call, you did not find the client, you did not do anything, and the cold caller is bringing you the freaking client. That's insane. So of course, pay the cold caller, pay the cold caller. He's done the work. You have been sitting in your house doing nothing, okay? You just thought about the idea. Currently in this year and age, we're living in an information age where you need to understand concepts and ideas in order to make money. It's not the people who work the hardest who make money. Some days now I make close to $1,000 doing very little work. Honestly, a couple of hours a day with my online businesses, drop servicing related stuff, right? I don't even do that much work. I just don't. Honestly, there's people working way harder than me, not earning as much as I am. And probably my income is going to grow in the future. I want the same for you, brother. I want you to make more and more money, because if you guys win, I win. As you know, I've got the drop servicing mentorship, for example, right? So a lot of the people who actually end up making money in my community, they come to me and they say, look, I made money from drop servicing. I want to pay back. I want to join your mentorship. I want to learn from you and things like that. Just because I know the quality, I know the level of understanding that you have, right? And that works for me. So if you make a bunch of money with drop servicing, right? Eventually you're going to join my mentorship. Eventually you're going to, help me out in some way or form. That's why I'm sharing all this really, really in-depth stuff on my YouTube. Okay, you're not going to see this kind of stuff from Iman Gadzhi or similar kind of people. They're essentially just trying to give as little info as possible, right? To siphon you into their course. But essentially, they're not giving any of the real juice. All of the real juice is in the course that you have to buy. For me, it's not like that. I don't want to have a course for the foreseeable future. And if I ever have a course, it's going to be something like incredible, okay? If you watch the entire video and you still don't understand what's going on, watch it again to understand what you need to do. What are the several pieces of this puzzle in order for this to work? I'm not giving you click this button, click that button. I'm not giving you that kind of tutorial. I trust that you're smart and you can understand how to use this process for another niche as well. You could do the same with graphic design and other things like online stores, e-commerce and things like that, making that you can do the exact same thing, so use it as you wish. You can use the strategy for something else. It doesn't have to be ads, but I'm giving you the process how you can basically go from zero and start your own agency with little or zero money, and having people to basically do cold calling for you every single day whilst you're just chilling in your house doing nothing. Brother, this is incredible. Now, if you enjoyed this video, right, if you want to learn from somebody who's been talking about drop servicing for 1.5 years, who's been doing drop servicing for over 5 years, then I've got something to share to you. I actually got a drop servicing mentorship that I run for 3 months. Okay, I've mentored so many people in the last 1.5 years from US, UK, Germany, France, Portugal, United Arab Emirates, Malaysia, India, etc., etc. So many different people from around the world. If you actually want to start drop servicing and you want to fast track your progress, you want to skip a lot of the mistakes, and you want to go straight into starting an agency that could actually replace your 9-to-5 job, potentially, then you can apply for my mentorship. I currently accept about 10% of people. So if you're serious about this, you can drop an email on here and we can chat about it. Thanks for watching this video. Drop a like, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to see you in the next video.